Welcome back. A perfect storm of global warming and global tariffs might mean you pay more for your favorite cup of coffee. Leah Pizzetti with our Seattle sister station shows us how a change in the weather is jolting bean business.
For many, it's an integral part of their daily grind.
Here's one of those.
But this caffeine that's supposed to be a pick-me-up,
Here you go.
in the last year has a price that's also picking up, felt by every customer.
All right, $12.19.
The price of coffee has gone up more than 100% in the last year, says Lighthouse Roasters CEO Craig Nobley.
It goes through many people's hands in the production of coffee. So when you receive that cup of coffee from your local cafe, it's come from halfway around the world, up a mountain sitting at 9,000 feet, and was hand-picked by somebody climbing up and down that mountain.
73% of the world's coffee is grown in just 5 countries: Brazil, Vietnam, Colombia, Indonesia, and Ethiopia. More than a third is produced in Brazil alone, a country rocked by climate extremes in the last few years. Flooding in 2024 to scorching heat this year. Rio de Janeiro hit 111 degrees this last February, its hottest day in more than a decade. University of Washington professor of sustainable finance Philip Bruner says this ruined coffee harvests.
Coffee is actually kind of a Goldilocks crop. It's really sensitive. It can't be too cold or too hot. You need just the right amount of water. So a change in temperature by 2 degrees Fahrenheit, either above or below average seasonal temperatures, can cause a coffee crop to completely collapse.
Because of this, in the last year, the trading price of coffee has nearly doubled, hitting a peak in February of 2025.
It might ebb and flow. If Brazil and Vietnam has a good bumper crop next year, it might drop back down again. But where climate change is going, it looks like this is going to be a little volatile for quite a while, and might be the new norm.
A trickle-down effect felt everywhere. Craig says he's had to raise his prices in his cafe and for the more than 8,000 pounds of beans he roasts every day. And he knows they're not alone. So his ask for customers: know these higher prices are simply out of their control.
If you can afford that cup of coffee, it sure helps out the local little coffee shop, cafe, roaster.
They'll keep going, full steam ahead, helping prices stop their steady rise. Leah Pizzetti, King 5 News.